Hi, let us see some experiments today. Today we are going to see the test for halogens, that is chloride, bromide and iodide. These halogens can be as part of inorganic salts like NaCl, potassium iodide, or these ions can be part of organic compounds. So we have already seen in qualitative analysis of organic compounds that halogens can be present in organic compounds. So today let us see the tests for these ions. The first test tube contains sodium chloride. Okay. The second one is in the form of organic compound. So this is tertiary butyl ammonium bromide, and the last one is potassium iodide. So the first test tube has chloride, second one bromide, and the last one is iodide. Okay. Now let us see the test. So to these solutions we are going to add silver nitrate. Okay. So let me add silver nitrate. So you can see a white precipitate formed as soon as I add silver nitrate. So this is AgCl precipitate. Okay. Now I am going to add silver nitrate to the bromide solution. You can see the change in color. So this is again AgBr precipitate, and you can see it is pale yellow in color. Okay. Now I am going to add silver nitrate to the iodide solution. You can see this also turns slightly yellow. Sometimes we cannot differentiate between the color. Okay. So you can see these two are pale yellow, but you can see the chloride precipitate is absolutely white. Now how do we differentiate now? So to this we are going to add ammonium hydroxide. Okay. So let me add ammonium hydroxide. So you can see it is getting solubilized slowly. So as soon as we add ammonium hydroxide to the AgCl precipitate, you can see it is getting dissolved slowly. We can add some more ammonium hydroxide. So you can see it's getting solubilized. Now let me add the ammonium hydroxide to the bromide solution. So this is in the form of AgBr precipitate. So you can see it's not soluble, but if you observe it closely, you can see it is sparingly soluble in ammonium hydroxide. Now let me add to the iodide solution, that is AgI precipitate. You can see this will be completely insoluble in ammonium hydroxide. I think you can see the change here. So chloride is soluble with ammonium hydroxide, bromide is sparingly soluble, and iodide is completely insoluble. Now let us see the concept behind this. So we know that as per Fejan's rule, if the anion is bigger, it will have higher covalent character. So here you have the AgI precipitate, and you know iodine anion is bigger, so it will have more covalent character. So when it has more covalent character, it will be insoluble. To break the bond, it will be very difficult. So it is insoluble ammonium hydroxide. Whereas AgCl precipitate, okay, it is completely ionic. Okay, so that is why it is soluble in ammonium hydroxide. I hope you enjoyed the experiment.